Stop telling people anything until it has actually happened.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about why you should never tell people your business. So I've put the videos together so that you watch and learn, and I'll be back to share my true sense, like what I think about today's video.
Stop telling people anything until it has actually happened. Whether it's a new job that you're getting, a new brand deal you might be receiving, a new person you might be marrying, doesn't matter what it is. Don't tell people anything until it's done. And guess what? If people get mad that you choose to keep it secret and you choose to keep it to yourself to protect yourself, you choose to keep, for example, you meeting someone secret until you marry them. If they get mad at you for that, you cut them off. Instant, cut them off. Those aren't real friends. Those aren't real people. Those are people who want to know things about you so that they can talk. Because someone who truly loves you and someone who truly cares about you would respect and love that you are keeping things private to keep yourself safe. Because people's energy and evil eye is so real. So never post things until they are done. If you're eating at a restaurant, you don't post the food until you finish eating. If you're jumping on a plane, you do not post that until you are at your destination. Evil eye is real and energy is real, so keep things private.
Don't tell people about your plans. They will sabotage you. Don't tell people about your weaknesses. They will use them against you. Don't tell people about your failures. They will always see you as a failure and never give you the opportunity. Don't tell people about your next big move. Move in silence and zip your mouth. Take action and shock them with your results. Don't tell people your secrets. Only a fool reveals secrets. Don't tell people your income or the source of your income, which always makes them wonder.
Stop telling everyone your good news, that is the progress you're making in life, your plans, because in Ezra 4, when the enemy heard that people were trying to rebuild themselves, he purposely tried to frustrate their plans. So sometimes it's beneficial to move in silence.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I just want to just share something. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop telling people your business. I understand that maybe you carrying a heavy burden or a lot of things going on and you just need somebody to confide in. Most of the people are honestly low-key happy that you got issues and you got problems. People want to know your business just to tell your business and never, ever allow them to see you sweat. I don't know what it is with people there pretend that they care for you and they got your back and they there for you. You tell them or you confide in them about something that you going through, then boom, everybody in your family know. Boom, all your circle of friends know. And you ain't told that person. You know what I'm saying? They telling your business just because of the simple fact that they happy that you got issues and problems. I went through some of the darkest times of my life really by myself. Nobody knew what I was going through. And I just say this. The people or the person that you really want to confide in, if they don't have the ability or they're not in a position willing and able to help you, they don't need to know what you're going through. Most times it's best to keep your hardest moments and whatever it is that's bothering you to yourself, because it'll cause more harm than good. Because a lot of times people will just spread your business. They think they just, they want to share something, but really, honestly, they just gossiping. I had to leave the country for like 3 months. I was in Paris for like 3 months because I knew something. I was getting ready to go through a whole lot of BS, right? And I just needed to clear my head. When I came back, I did not know it was going to hit me as hard as it did. But nobody in my family knew. Nobody around me knew. I still went to work every day like everything was okay. But I started to downsize, my life. The cars I had, I was downsizing. I never shared my business because people want to know your business to tell your business. During that time, I was fighting a case. I had a 6-figure tax lien, IRS tax lien on me. All my bank accounts were frozen in the negative. A lot of things would just hit me back to back to back to back. And even though I didn't share my, what I was going through, people noticed that I was not driving the same kind of car. I remember, I used to be a hairstylist, so I was working in the shop. I was going to work every day like everything was okay. A client of mine, and this woman was heavy in the church. A client of mine noticed that I pulled up. When I was going through everything, I went to the auction. You know, when I downsized, I went to the auction, bought me a car, paid cash, put the title in my mama's name. You know, I got my little Lolo. I'm pulling up to the shop, and she noticed that I'm in this little, you know, this trap car, which I call a trap car. You know, it was a little Ford Taurus. So she sits in my chair and she goes on to say, I can't believe you driving a car like that. I thought I'd never see the day that you drive a car like that. See, this is what I'm saying. Even though people don't know your business, that's how hard people watch you. People watch you and watch your transition. Even though they don't know what's going on, they make their own assumptions or whatever. You know, so I told her, I said, listen, I said, do you know what it feels like to go to the Mercedes dealership and drive off in a $180,000 S-Class Benz? She was like, no. I said, I do. I said, so that car out there that I'm driving is not going to make or break me. People don't know what you're going through. They'll assume something, but they really don't know. But they'll make matters worse trying to low-key throw shots at you or jabs or shade, all of that. You got to protect your peace by never allowing people to see you sweat. Most people will be happy to know that you got problems. Don't tell them anything.
So that's a video, guys. So I'm just here to share my 2 cents, like what I think about today's video. Why you should never tell people your business, okay? Because listen to me, guys. When you keep things to yourself, they're going to be moving slowly. Have you ever wondered? Have you ever told anyone about your progress? Maybe it's a relationship, you're talking to someone online, and you guys are planning for a date. And once you go to that person, later this person just stopped talking to you, and it did just happen once, but most of the time, even 5 times, 10 times, it's ever happened. Once you just go to that person, even if it's a promotion, it will just end. Even if it's a job, you just got the interview, but later they'll call you, no, you didn't make it. It's because you oversharing. So I know we trust a lot of people about around your circle, and I know sometimes you feel like, okay, I just have to share. Everyone feels like that, but you have to learn to have your boundaries, okay? Not everyone deserves to know your story. Not everyone deserves to know your success, because people are bad. Once you tell those people, they're going to say something bad in their heart, and because of that something bad, it's not going to happen to you because they felt bad. They talked bad about it. Okay? Yeah. So the other thing that I want to share is that there's this story which I just heard from a person. Okay, she overshared. So this woman met this man on the online dating apps. They started talking, and everything was so good with them. Okay, so this woman decided to open a TikTok channel to start posting each other about their relationship before even meeting, guys. Imagine that. Who does that? Where do we get the guts as ladies to start posting men who you have never even met? Okay, so this happens to her. She posted this man for a long time. Like they did it for 3 months before they met. So it was posting, that, until they decided to meet. Okay, so people were following her, were asking how she did it, and she was so excited, explaining to her everything, to them everything. And this man decided to come to the country to visit this lady. So this man came and he was like, I'm very serious. I want to marry you. And the girl was very excited too to get married to this man. So like, isn't too early, because like, when you meet someone, guys, don't rush for marriage. Learn to know this man, because they also love bombers, like I told you. So this man explored. They even had a very big wedding. They invited their parents. Everyone was there. The friends. It was such a rememberable was his wedding. Okay, so guys, listen to what happened. So they just spent 1 week together, and the man was like, oh, I'm going to go back to my country so that we arrange for your visa, you come to my country. And the girl was so excited. No, I'm going to live with my husband. Everything was good, guys. Okay, so this man goes back to his country, and first day he reached this girl, this man never contacted this girl. Next, he calls, no, my ex-wife wanted to kill herself. Why? So it's like this man was still dating this ex-wife. Imagine that, the audacity of this man. Like, who does that? Who does that, guys? You have a wife and you decided to marry someone else. Okay. And again, I do blame the girl because you don't have to rush for marriage like that. Okay. Don't rush for marriage. You have to know the person. Like we've been singing this song, even in the past videos. Ladies, let's take heart. Let's try to know these men, because some of these men, they don't come for goodwill. Okay. They just come to destroy your future, to destroy you. So you just have to be very, very careful and very smart when you're doing these things. So this is how this man goes and tell her that we can't continue this marriage. Okay? We can't continue this marriage because my wife wanted to kill herself, my ex-wife. So because she's a mother of my kids, I don't want that to happen. So we're going to cut. So this girl's like, are you going to cut me like that? Okay, you came to my country, you wanted to marry me. We did the vows, so you just want to lay the vows like that. And this one just said no like that. Guess what? A lot happened. And because she overshared on her page. Later the fans started asking, wait, this man, why are you not posting? Because you guys got married and everything was good. She started to explain everything to them. She went and deleted everything. Guys, it was crazy. So this is why I tell you, ladies, please don't involve yourself in that. Okay? Why posting someone you've never ever met? Themselves, they're not even posting you and you're posting them. Because the moral lesson here is you don't have to post anyone. You don't owe anyone any explanation when you do that. You should learn to move in silence as a lady. Okay? Learn to move in silence. Silence has a lot of power. Don't let people know your next move. Okay? If you move in silence, you're going to be very successful. Because once you share a plan, even if it's a good idea, have you ever happened to you? When you share a great idea and someone say, that idea is not great. No, I want to start a salon. No, a salon doesn't work well. No, there's no money. You have to try it. Believe in yourself. It's really important to believe in yourself. Okay. And with ladies, I'm always telling you, have your own money. These men are going to respect you. That's the thing. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.